Known for more than 30 years as America's premier satirist of popular music and culture, Weird Al Yankovic has had as many careers as Billy can dream of. Advised by his father to do whatever makes him happy, he's accordingly been a comedian, singer-songwriter, love that one, music producer, actor, director, and writer, often all at the same time. He's won 3 Grammy Awards and has sold more comedy recordings than anyone else in history. He lives with his family in Southern California. Please offer a big Houston welcome to Weird Al Yankovic.
Highly unusual.
Highly unusual for me to ask questions. All right. How do you make the move from comedy and song parodies to children's books?
Well, I haven't really made a move. I'm still doing the comedies and song parodies, but it's just something that feels fairly natural to me. The song lyrics. I think there's a certain wheelhouse, a certain skill set that I think translates into children's literature. I feel comfortable with it. Doing a children's book like this in a way for me is like writing a long narrative song, except I don't have to write the music for it.
Very true, very true. Okay, so tell us about your new picture book, My New Teacher and Me.
My New Teacher and Me, some of you have probably read it already at this point. You can read it in one sitting. It's pretty quick. So I don't know if I can tell you about what you've probably read already, but it's obviously the story of a young child named Billy who's having a bit of a problem with his new teacher, Mr. Booth, who's a very rules, strict, authoritarian, who doesn't want any nonsense in his classroom. And Billy, of course, is a very energetic and very imaginative kid. And it spins tall tales that Mr. Booth doesn't like, and they have a little bit of conflict there, but the book is really a celebration of imagination and a defense of individuality.
Good. Well, we have a lot of kids in here that are getting ready to go to school again pretty soon, and they'll probably appreciate that very much. So your books are filled with fun vocabulary and a lot of rhymes. So how do you do that? I mean, is there a process?
The rhymes? I use a rhyming dictionary.
Of course! Don't we all? So, what do you do for your songs? The same thing?
Kind of the same thing. I mean, it's something I've been doing for a lot of years now, and I guess it's for the songs as well. I try to come up with rhymes that are a little bit more unusual, and I like the Ogden Nash style rhymes where it's a little bit forced. But there's not a lot in this book, but that's one of my favorite things to do when I'm doing verse.
So we watch your grammar videos.
Oh, yes.
And how often do you grammatically correct the signs around you? Including the one that we had posted this morning here.
Yes. I don't do too much guerrilla stuff. I'll do it for a YouTube video or something like that, but I don't go around town with a Sharpie or a hammer and correcting, although I'm very tempted to.
Great. So, more plans, more picture books?
I'd like to, yeah. I've been having a great time so far, and I'd like to continue. So I'm working on a new album, and hopefully after that, another picture book, and we'll see what happens.
Great. So, anything about your new album that we need to know?
You'll be the first person I tell, but I've got to keep it a secret.
Okay.
It's half done. I haven't even started on the parodies yet. I don't know what's going to be on it in that sense, but no, it'll come out eventually, I hope.
Well, great. So what's your favorite song that you've written?
It's on the new album.
Oh! I guess we all have to wait for it.
I guess so.
2013, 2014?
Maybe 2014. We'll have to see. I've waited for all the planets to align correctly.
Great. If you had one thing to say to all these wonderful people here in Houston, Texas, what would you say?
Hi, wonderful people!
I think I've used up my question a lot, Mitch.
That was quick.
You told me to be quick.
So let's get started.
Okay, so we're not going to take a Q&A, but hopefully, like I told you, if you all behave and do what I told you to do, you'll have time to maybe ask a question or two while you're in line.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Let's say thank you to Weird Al Yankovic. We're going to get started.